One Child, One Solar Light, a project of SOLUX-LED to bring solar light to Ghana. Ghana, a country on the west coast of Africa, is one of the most thriving democracies on the African continent. It has an estimated population of 22 million and shares boundaries with Togo, La Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso and the Gulf of Guinea. About 50% of all families in Ghana have no access to the electric grid, and only open fire, candles or kerosene lamps provide light during evening hours and at night. SOLUX-LED is a charity organisation founded in 2003 and based in Munich, Taufkirchen in Germany. SOLUX develops, produces and sells eco-friendly solar lights for developing countries worldwide. In 2008, SOLUX won a World Bank Award in the Lighting Africa Development Marketplace competition with its project proposal One Child, One Solar Light, and established the company Solarförderverein Limited, together with a Ghanaian partner, to implement the project. The project, One Child, One Solar Light, provides portable solar lamps for school children and their families in rural areas. Having access to sufficient light opens up new freedom for learning, working and communicating, and is therefore an appropriate instrument to combating poverty. The managing director of Solarförderverein Limited, Nana Asante Frempong, describes the startup and development of the project in an interview given to Ghana TV in January 2010 on the occasion of a school event on solar energy at Jansa Primary School in the Ashanti region as follows.
The World Bank, some years back, realized that for the next 50 years or more, a good many countries in Africa would not have access to electricity from national grid. So they were concerned with finding a solution to this problem. And they invited companies to submit proposals how this problem could be addressed. SOLUX in Germany is an NGO, won an award to introduce their kind of lamp to Ghana under a grant. Now, German company SOLUX decided to find or to establish a company in Ghana because they cannot do this from Germany. And the German came here and looked for a partner, and I happened to be one person that they found to partner with them and establish this company.
Financing a solar lamp is a great problem for most families with school children, especially in rural areas of Ghana, where the price for a solar lamp equals a month's income. It needs financial support, for instance via microcredit or saving practices. For extremely poor children, subsidies from donations can be very helpful. SOLUX was most grateful when Gymnasium Neutraubling offered to support the project One Child, One Solar Light with a cheque for €2,000 to help 100 school children in financing a solar lamp. 3 schools in rural areas of the Eastern and the Ashanti region were selected for special donation events. One of the chosen schools was located at Katapor. Around about 400 school children participated in this event. It was also attended by the representatives of different media, who reported it on radio and in newspapers. As there were too many participants to fit into one classroom, the children, teachers and interested parents gathered in the schoolyard under a huge tree in front of the main school building.
And our company is called Solar for Ghana. And we are here this day to make a special donation to this school. In fact, not necessarily the school, but to you, children of this school. That's why we are here this morning. So if you are going to listen to me attentively, you can be lucky to be a beneficiary. So for now, all I'll say is that I need your attention. Listen to me with rapt attention. What I'm going to tell you all, please take it seriously, because these are the questions you're going to answer. And all what I'm going to tell you is going to come from here. Okay, the answers is here. So if you listen carefully, I'll start. You can be able to. we have something we call solar energy. Solar energy is energy that is produced by the sun. The sun is always shining on us, and we feel heat on our body when the sun is shining. If that heat you feel on your body is called solar energy. So solar energy is always produced by the sun. We have other forms of energy that can be produced. But if we are talking about solar, solar means sun. That's the first one. And the sun's energy can be used for several purposes. You can turn the sun's energy into electricity. And when the sun's energy is turned into electricity, it can be used to power so many machines. I hope you understand. So then, as I said, the electricity you can have in your house by the sun can be used to light up your house. If you want good light in your house, the power of electricity can give you good light. And therefore the sun's power, that is the solar energy, can give you good power or good light in your house. There's a battery inside this thing. It is called a cell. There are two types of batteries. We have a wet cell and we have a dry cell. The cell inside this one is a wet cell. It is not a dry cell. It is on what? It is what? Very good. And so this panel is used to turn the sun's light into electricity to power whatever means you have. So therefore, if you want to power this one, this will have to be placed into show it to the sun. Then you put this plug at the side of the lamp. There's a hole here. And you put this thing at the side of the hole here. You see that a red light will show. Have you seen a red light? Yes. If you see this red light, it tells you that the sun's energy is being turned into electricity. And electricity is being transported through this cable into the lamp. And it will be stored inside the wet cell here. So if you leave this in the sun for the whole day, by the time the sun goes down in the evening, the wet cell here will be fully charged. And you can use this lamp to study at night by just switching it on. So for a long time, you'd have good light in your room without using kerosene, without using candle, without using dry.
After the presentation under the big schoolyard tree, the children gathered in the classrooms to attend the quiz. 400 children participated in this exercise. The questionnaire with 10 questions about solar energy and solar light offered 3 answers to each question, and the children had to find out and mark the right answer with a cross. After 30 minutes, all the questionnaires had been filled out and collected, and at the end, 50 beneficiaries were selected.
Now, these are the winners. Number 1, Mary Jevouf from 1. Where is she?
Some of the 50 winners received a solar lamp the same day, after having paid 20 Ghana cedi, 1/3 of the price, and the others saved the 20 Ghana cedi during the following weeks step by step, and received the lamps in a special ceremony 2 months later.
Thank you very much for bringing such a thing to us, because we have found it difficult to study in the night. But since we have got these things, we found it easy to study in the night. So we thank them very much.
What advice do you have for them?
The project One Child, One Solar Light is part of the Lighting Africa programme, supported by the World Bank and the International Finance Corporation to blow out kerosene lamps in Africa and switch on solar light.